Thank you for joining me for another edition of Keto Friendly Joe. Today, we're doing shout-outs. Very exciting stuff. This is where we're going to give a shout-out to somebody who reached out perhaps, and we had some dialogue in regards to plateauing. So I'm going to share with you that conversation. In addition, I'm going to give a shout out to a couple of folks that are trying ketogenics for the first time and some of the early on things that they're experiencing. I think it's good to share with everybody. And then finally, I'm going to give you some products, some new products that we just ordered online that should have some good benefits to you, keep your ketosis while still enjoying some of the taste of the things that maybe you desire to have and you just haven't had that opportunity to get back into it because, well, we're trying to lose weight, right? That's the whole agenda here is losing weight. All right, so first, let's talk about a really cool breakthrough that Jody Wilson had this week. So about a week and a half ago, she reached out to me. She was plateauing. Her goal was to lose 30 pounds. She'd been in ketosis for about 2.5 months. So her goal was to lose 30 pounds altogether. She had lost 15 and plateaued for a couple of weeks. And what she did, we had a conversation and she asked about, what about getting in, having a carb load day. So we both looked up, did some research on what is recommended by that. And what she found was that it's recommended that if you're going to do a carb load, that you do it to break ketosis, get to around 100 carbs in the day, do healthy carbs, that kind of thing. And so what she chose to do was to break ketosis in the hopes that getting back into ketosis would create some weight loss. And accelerate the weight loss because she had plateaued, right? And you're going to experience that through your ketogenic journeys. You're gonna experience plateaus. And like she's done, she's stuck with it, right? She didn't quit. She kept going. She stayed in ketosis. She stayed with the low carbs. One of the things I noticed, though, is when she shared with me her carb manager, I noticed that her calorie count was a little low versus her target. And so we talked about increasing her calorie count as well. Making sure that she hit her protein numbers, her fat numbers as well, making sure that she was hitting those low carb numbers. So make sure that the carb target was also hit. So what she did was she had some whole grain nutty bread with raw honey. She also had sweet potato and brown rice. I'm sure some of you are like, man, I wish I could have some of that right now. But she did it on purpose. She did it with the intent of breaking ketosis, and that's exactly what happened. It took her 2 days to get back into ketosis, and then almost immediately she lost 2.5 pounds right off the bat. Now, I haven't had an update from Jody in a little over a week, but 2.5 pounds coming back into ketosis, that's pretty good. So it sounds to me like that carb load really helped out. It's important that you're hitting your calorie number, though, because your body has to continue to work through metabolizing at the same pace, at a normal pace. So keep that going. And one of the things that keeps metabolism going is protein nice and early in the day or whatever your first meal is of the day, especially if you're doing intermittent fasting, which Jody was doing. If you're doing intermittent fasting, make sure that you're hitting protein with that first meal so that you really start off your body going in the right direction. So congratulations to Jody. Great job. Look forward to more updates, and I'll keep you guys posted on where she is as far as achieving that 30 pounds loss goal. All right, some shout outs to some folks that are just beginning the ketogenic journey. Now, the first one, I'm not 100% sure if he's starting on this. He sent me a message saying that he was inspired by the videos, which is fantastic. This is what I'm looking to do, is inspire people to get into the right mindset, inspire people to work towards that ketogenic lifestyle, that low carb lifestyle where you're shedding the weight and you get into ketosis and you're shedding the weight, right? Healthy, doing it in a healthy, normal function, not introducing any kind of additives or any kind of drugs or anything that's going to help you lose that weight. That's not the point. The point is to inspire you to do this in a healthy way to you, to your mind, to your family, to everybody. And so I'm going to call him Joey because that's what we used to call him in high school anyway. Joey Reeder, he reached out to me saying he was inspired by the videos, asked about some keto-friendly food. So I'm excited that he is going to start the ketogenic journey as well and keeps us posted on the direction that he's going. So kudos to you, Joey. The second person that reached out to me this week to say they wanted to start with Scott Anderson. Scott Anderson's former employee of mine goes way back to the Dr. Newton's Naturals days. Maybe further back than that. I'm not sure. But Scott Anderson, I've known Scott Anderson for over a decade. And Scott reached out to me because he has to have surgery on his knee. Now, I'm not a doctor, definitely not an orthopedic surgeon, but what I do is I hopefully inspire people to lose weight, and that's why Scott reached out to me. And so he's starting the ketogenic lifestyle as well. And his goal is to lose a lot of weight. His goal is to lose a lot of weight because he needs to in order to have surgery on his knee. So he started ketogenics. Him and his wife both started. They're both right now going through the withdrawal phase, which is about a 3 to 5 day phase where you just feel terrible. You feel absolutely terrible, and you just, because your body is rejecting the decision that you've made to get rid of sugar, which is like a drug for your brain, okay? So kudos to Scott and his wife. Based on the conversation I had today with Scott, his wife has already lost 5 pounds. She's experiencing some of the same symptoms, but she's already lost 5 pounds. I'm excited to find out where Scott ends up and where he ends up on a week-to-week basis. I'm sure he'll keep us posted. One of the things that he reached out about as well is some different recipes. So I plan on sharing some different recipes with you guys going forward. He's really hooked on the new foods, and he tried the fried egg inside the avocado in the oven meal, and he said he loved it. So that's fantastic as well. That's one of my favorites. Well, it was one of my favorites to begin with. So, all right. Third person, for those of you that are playing along at home. Third person that I wanted to give a shout out to is Eric Pickens. I've known Eric since 2002. I've worked for him. He's worked for me. We've been parts of 3 different businesses together. At some point, we actually had a rap battle. I'm not going to go into details on this rap battle, but we did. We've had some rap battles. And he doesn't mean Eminem. I'm just going to throw that out there for those of you that are watching this because I tagged Eric Pickens in the post. He doesn't mean Eminem. Make him do it. Make him do it. I know he's a kindergarten teacher now, probably not at school, but make him do it when you get a chance. All right, anyway. So Eric is one of the things that I know about Eric that throughout my friendship with him is that he has always been a good eater. He's been a strong eater, and he would sometimes be braggadocious about his eating, about what he would eat. So this is a complete departure, and this is a complete lifestyle change for Eric, and I couldn't be more proud of him. I couldn't be more proud of Scott and for Joey and Jody because of what they're doing to make a great choice to transform who they are, what they're doing, how they feel physically to reach an optimal weight, whatever the optimum weight is. And so I'm very proud of Eric. Eric texted me on Friday, said he felt really bad, terrible, because he had just started ketogenics and it was basically 2 days in. He just felt so bad and he hated the fact that I inspired him. LOL. I talked to him last night. I actually had a quick conversation with him Friday night to walk him through some of the next steps, some of the next phases that he's going to go through. But then I texted with him last night, and he told me that he was feeling much better. So he's on day 4, essentially. He feels much better, and he's lost 4 pounds. So congratulations to Eric. And I can't wait to continue to share this journey with him as well. And there are others out there as well. And I can continue to name names and do shout-outs, but I want to save some for next Monday, and those sort of things. And we'll see what this week comes. What comes this week. The product today that I want to introduce to you, my wife got last night. It's called Skinny Carbs. It's a low-carb, gluten-free, like cinnamon crisps or gourmet crackers. And what they have, here's what they have. So they have, if we're looking at carbs, there is 6 carbs per serving, and there's two dietary fibers, so there's 4 net carbs. And each serving is 4 crackers. So that means so each cracker basically has 1 net carb. Yes, you're not gonna go and eat the whole thing because that's not appropriate, but you're gonna have a couple and get that crunchy, chippy cracker feeling out of your system, I guess. I don't know. That's my plan anyway. You can go to skinnycrisps.com, www.skinnycrisps.com. You can order directly. You can probably order them on Amazon, or you can go and find them in your local grocery store. skinnycrisps.com. All right. Well, that ends today's episode. This shout-outs, the shout-out version. I plan on doing this again every Monday, and I want to thank you guys again for watching Keto Friendly Joe. Have a great day.